singer friends, and welcome back to Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. Today we will discuss the enemies of the singer. I've been teaching for 28 years, been studying voice for 41 years, and in my experience, the main problems of singers fall into three categories. Number one, reaching as we ascend in pitch. Number two,
Squeezing the throat.
number three,
Squeezing our cords.
squeezing our vocal folds. Okay, let me go through each of these. Eliminate the reach whenever possible. So when we think about reaching as we ascend in pitch, the body will naturally go into closing and the larynx is going to jump up and you're going to go into the squeeze. The squeeze is the enemy of the singer. So we must know what our tools are as we ascend in pitch. Remember, we cannot sing our whole voice the same way. Okay? If you sing your whole voice the same way, you will be singing in a very small range. Maybe you will have a singing range of 1 octave. If you're lucky, maybe 1 octave and a third. Okay? But if we sing exactly the way we speak, that's what happens. We must know what to do as we ascend in pitch. This video will not go into those specifics because I will have future videos and MP3s on specific exercises. But we have specific tools as we get higher. Generally, we need a little bit more space as we get higher. We also need to think down, stay anchored in the body. The last thing we want to do is and go into the squeeze and the lift, the huge enemy of the singer. Okay, I've discussed in previous videos that when we sing, there's often a chain reaction. When we do one thing, then the others follow. And that could be a good thing. When the jaw is in the right position, the tongue will, etc. Well, unfortunately, the same thing happens when we go into the squeeze. When we go into the squeeze and reach, then the throat tightens up, the vocal folds start over-compressing, and then we have problems. So number two, eliminate the squeeze of the throat. When I hear squeeze, I get this. You can hear Okay, if that happens to you, this is a quick fix. 3 fingers on each side, right? Just this way. A little bit of friendly pressure, nothing bad. We want to counteract the throat wanting to close in. So we put a little bit of friendly pressure down and out this way to keep it open. Works every time. Every single time. Never seen it fail once. I don't care if you sing opera or you sing rock. Okay? When we go into the squeeze, we have problems. Okay? So we want to make sure we have enough airflow. Okay? Or else it will bring us to step 3, squeezing the vocal folds. If you do this, go, huh. You feel that, huh. Okay. We never want to sing with that squeeze, huh, because then we're going into the gag reflex, squeezing the vocal folds. All that friction is going to create problems. It's like driving a car with no oil, okay? So, once again, eliminate the reach. As you go up higher, I want you to think down in the body, staying anchored, okay, a little bit taller space in the throat. You have specific exercises for that. It doesn't come just by hoping, okay? Number 2, eliminate the squeeze of the throat. So you want to keep the throat neutral. Okay? It could be on the narrower side, depending upon what kind of style you're singing, but it's never tight. You know, if singing doesn't feel good, it probably doesn't sound good. Maybe once in a while, you might say it doesn't feel good and it'll still sound good, but you won't be able to sing like that for long. Okay. Number 3, eliminate the squeeze of the vocal folds. We can't sing like that. It's going to create problems. We can't squeeze, okay? We want everything in singing to be elastic, and it should feel when you're singing like you're just massaging the vocal folds. I'm not saying it's going to be like, but we never want to be into that overly compressed, Okay, if you're doing that, I would stop. And I would go into some really easy exercises like sirens. All my students know how much I love sirens. Okay, learn how to navigate your entire voice with ease. When you can do that, then you'll be able to sing much more easily as well, and you can apply that in any song. I hope you have enjoyed another edition of Victoria's Victorious Vocal Tips. This has been the enemies of the singer. I hope you have more tools to combat those enemies and to continue to sing with healthy vocal technique. Victoria Rapidan here. I'll see you soon.